Welcome to our channel, where we explore the best places to live in different states across the United States. In today's video, we're going to take a closer look at the top 10 places to live in South Carolina. From its beaches to its charming small towns, South Carolina has a lot to offer. So, let's dive in and explore the best places to call home in the Palmetto State. There is a wide variety of things to do and see in South Carolina. There is so much to see and do here, from the miles of golden coastline and marshlands to the quaint little towns with their deep histories. This state is the ideal combination of urban and rural life. With easy access to both the ocean and the mountains, this area is ideal for people of all ages and stages of life. If you're looking for a place with mild winters, hot summers, and pleasant spring and fall seasons, this is it. There are a few of months where it's not exactly balmy, but even then it's tolerable. South Carolina is a great place to live if you want to get the most out of your money and increase the value of your house. The cost of living in South Carolina is 7.3% below the US average. But the state's gem, Charleston, will command a higher price tag due to the demand for waterfront and historic properties. What's so great about calling South Carolina home, anyway? What we eat. The cuisine of the Palmetto State is among the greatest in the country. You can be sure to find whatever it is you're looking for if it's a southern specialty. Number 1. Camden. Camden, South Carolina, is the state's oldest inland city, having been founded in 1732. The Carolina Cup, one of the oldest surviving race meetings in America and the largest in terms of dedicated supporters, is held annually in Camden. With its rich history, this town is conveniently placed 20 minutes from Columbia, the state capital, and 1.5 hours from Charlotte, North Carolina. Moreover, Camden is often rated as one of the best places to call home in all of South Carolina. Camden is a great place to raise a family because of its welcoming downtown and close-knit community. This small hamlet in central South Carolina is home to both young families and older retirees. Number 2. Sullivan's Island. Sullivan's Island is the place to go for a beachfront home in a quiet neighborhood. It is one of the best locations to live in South Carolina and the second best place to raise a family in the state, and it is conveniently located as a suburb of Charleston with a population of little over 2,200. The public schools on Sullivan's Island are rated 6th best in the state, and the island as a whole is one of the safest places in the country to live. And if the concept of always being on vacation appeals to you, you could check out Fort Moultrie and the Charleston Light to get a feel for Sullivan's distinct heritage. You could also choose to take long walks along Sullivan's 3 miles of coastline. No matter your interests, there are plenty of relaxing things to do on the island. Number 3. Lexington. Lexington, South Carolina, has been called a community on the rise by Explore South Carolina, and for good reason. The town of Lexington, Massachusetts, was founded in 1735, and its name honors the location of an early fight in the American Revolution. The city of Lexington is quickly becoming a popular destination for young professionals and increasing families. This community, with a population of roughly 20,000, is a great alternative for individuals looking for a small-town atmosphere close to a major city because of its thick suburban feel and low cost of living. The public schools in Lexington are an added bonus. On a scale from 1 to 192, the school system is ranked at number 7, just one spot below Sullivan's Island. Number 4. Clemson. Clemson is a college town, so if you decide to make it your permanent residence, you'd better store up on orange and purple threads. The town may not be all about football all the time, okay, it's more like 23/6, but it is a beautiful place with a rich history nonetheless. Clemson has more to offer than simply its nationally acclaimed football team, with museums, historical attractions, performing arts venues, and botanical gardens all within easy driving distance. A football-crazed town doesn't sound like such an awful place to live, if you ask us. Clemson has the feel of a traditional college town, complete with a close-knit community and a welcoming environment for families. The majority of the town's residents are either students or faculty or staff at the university, although there are still more than 40% of families with small children. Clemson, South Carolina, has a cost of living that is somewhat in line with the national average. Nevertheless, if you are relocating from a state with a high income tax, South Carolina will be a welcome change. Number 5. Columbia. The state capital of South Carolina should be included in any comprehensive list of desirable residential areas in the Palmetto State. Columbia, with its population of about 130,000, is the state's second most populous metropolis. With a cost of living that is 4% below the US average, this is a great place to consider if you're looking for a big city vibe without the hefty price tag. You might expect to find a more multicultural crowd and more entertainment options in a capital city. There is a great mix of young professionals, families, and die-hard Gamecock supporters thanks to the presence of the University of South Carolina in the city. The availability of green space and leisure pursuits is an area we have yet to explore. The state of South Carolina as a whole has a lot to offer, but the city of Columbia has certain perks all its own. You won't run out of places to visit, as Congaree National Park, Sesquicentennial State Park, and Lake Murray are all close by. Number 6. Spartanburg. Spartanburg, in the state's upstate, has beautiful mountain scenery that might sway those who associate South Carolina solely with its beaches. Spartanburg, like many other cities and larger towns in the Carolina, has that small-town vibe that many of us long for. It's a family-friendly, walkable, and community-focused neighborhood. Definitely a top pick for a new home in the Palmetto State. Efforts to revitalize the downtown area over the past decade have paid off. The city has seen an influx of new enterprises and construction, and it is expanding rapidly. Spartanburg is home to a large number of corporate headquarters and multinational brands, contributing to a robust local job market. Spartanburg's strong feeling of community and its diverse population are two of the reasons why this city is so much pleasure to visit. The real estate industry also covers a vast geographic area. You can locate a place to live that meets your needs, from very cheap apartments to exclusive communities. Number 7. Hilton Head Island. 7th on the list is Hilton Head Island, and it's beach time again. It's easy to see why this town is considered among the best in the world. It's one of the most costly areas to live in the state, and its real estate is among the most expensive in the country, so we should be upfront about it. Hilton Head has consistently ranked as one of South Carolina's top residential areas. Yet, it is a popular holiday spot and perhaps even your ideal getaway. This charming seaside town offers the best of both worlds, the peace and quiet of beach life and easy access to the culture, shopping, and nightlife of nearby Savannah and Charleston. Number 8. Isle of Palms. The following coastline option is a top pick for both locals and tourists in the Palmetto State. There are more than 7 miles of sandy shoreline on Isle of Palms, as well as beachfront bars and easy access to Charleston. It's ideal for those looking to settle down with their families or retire, as well as young professionals seeking a laid-back seaside community. Among the finest residential areas in all of South Carolina. The Isle of Palms is more expensive than the rest of the island because of its proximity to the beach and abundance of high-quality golf courses. There's no denying that this seaside town is a wonderful spot to buy a second house or make your permanent residence. And because of how close you are to Charleston, you may relax and enjoy life as if you were permanently on vacation. In addition, your children would be eligible for enrollment in the Charleston County Education System, aka the second best district in the state. The Isle of Palms is a desirable location because of its excellent public schools and beautiful coastline. Number 9. Greenville. Once again, South Carolina is much more than just its beaches. Some people find Greenville, a city in the upstate of South Carolina, frustratingly appealing because its residents are so proud of where they live. This city has a great location in the north, not too far from the Blue Ridge Mountains and the seashore. Greenville's housing expenses are 22% below the national average, which is a major selling feature if you're considering a move there. Because of its strong sense of community, there is never a dull moment in this town. Both locals and visitors agree that Falls Park is a must-see attraction. Because of its spectacular waterfalls and suspension bridge, this park serves as a year-round gathering place. Greenville is the location to settle down if you're looking to become part of a group of urbanists. Number 10. Charleston. Although we have mentioned the following city on our list, Charleston, numerous times before, it is deserving of its own paragraph here because it is so excellent. After a few years of consistent growth and rising appeal as a destination for young professionals, families, and retirees, this city has surpassed Columbia to become the largest in the state. This city is one of a kind. It has all the best attributes of both a bustling metropolis and a quiet seaside resort. You may take in the historical sites, shop at the open-air market, and dine on some of the best cuisine in the state, all in one day. Even if you do get tired of Charleston's allure, you'll still be within a 2-hour drive of South Carolina's greatest beaches and other popular destinations like Myrtle Beach and Savannah. Because it has one of the greatest school districts in the state, Charleston County is a great place to raise a family if you're not ready to move to the suburbs. And if you're on the search for a new job, you can take heart in the fact that the city's economy is booming. There's always more to see and do in Charleston, but the locals are what really make life and vacations worthwhile. If you decide to make Chucktown your permanent residence, you will feel completely at home there. There you have it, folks, the top 10 places to live in South Carolina. Whether you're looking for a small town with a friendly community or a city with plenty of amenities. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more content like this, make sure to subscribe to our channel. By subscribing, you'll stay up to date with all of our latest videos on the best places to live in different states across the United States. We appreciate your support and look forward to bringing you more informative and entertaining content in the future. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss an upload. Thank you for watching and subscribing.